attack. Now let's get ready to meet the starting lineups for the Lady Mustangs. At the point guard position in wearing jersey number 3, Haven Bailey. At the shooting guard and wearing jersey number 4, Crosby. At the small forward position in wearing jersey number 10, Anaya Burton. In the middle, wearing jersey number 24, Tiana Davis. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Lady Mustangs at the power forward position in wearing jersey number 23, Crosby. The Lady Mustangs are coached by Coach Kevin Stokes, Coach Terry Hart, Coach Raymond Russell, and Coach Cole.
Welcome back, Mustangs, to Mustang basketball. We're going to start off here with the girls varsity team, currently on an undefeated streak on the season, and not really having a struggle getting that either. Of course, you just got the starting 5 there for the Mustangs. At the guards, Heaven Bailey and Kerja Crosby. And down in the paint, you have Anaya Burton, Tiana Davis, and Karaji Crosby rounding out that starting 5. Of course, Heaven Bailey having herself a season thus far, only 4 games in, 20 points per game. Also, and then 4.7 rebounds, 5 assists, and I think probably what is the best stat of that one, 9.7 steals per game. Starting off the game early with an assist to Anaya Burton. The Pike Road now, after the quick 2 from the Mustangs. We're going to get in the paint, and Anaya Burton there, Heaven Bailey there with the help. Pike Road not able to make the catch. Tiana Davis gets the ball, loses it, and get called for the double dribble. So a quick 2 there by the Mustangs. Of course, the whole team having themselves a great year. I mean, Coach Stokes hit on every weakness he needed to hit on from last year's team, and it shows with this year. Heaven Bailey there with her steal. Kerja Crosby trying to give it the foul, but Tiana Davis there to clean it up. But nope, gets the rebound though. Off for a missed attempt. Now Heaven Bailey now calling a play. Try to find. That was a great pass to Karaji Crosby, who gets fouled on the shot attempt. That's Karaji Crosby to the free throw line. Of course, the freshman, 4th on the team in points per game with 8.7, but 2nd on the team in rebounds with 6.7 as well. And here she goes to the free throw on her first attempt and rolls out. Second attempt, no good as well. Pike Road doesn't stop the ball for it, goes out of bounds. Now passing it around, gets stopped, throws a high ball up, and gets it. Tiana Davis there, and Heaven Bailey with the help defense. And then Heaven Bailey with another steal, and the ball goes out of bounds. And Coach Stokes very, pun intended, stoked here. Again, last week, the Mustangs produced not 1, but 2 candidates for Montgomery Player of the Week. Pike Road just trying to get open, But this Mustang defense is being tenacious. Finally getting inside, met with 3 Mustangs and a jump ball. They're going to keep the arrow with Pike Road. Pike Road gets it inside. Reverse layup. Crosby there to stop it. And tries to get it to her sister, Kerja. The ball goes off the hand of a Pike Road Patriot. Almost called the wrong way, but sticks with the Mustangs. And Burton out the inbound pass. Gets it to Crosby. Not able to get it in, but Tiana Davis with the rebound and gets fouled on the shot. And Tiana Davis also having a pretty good year, averaging 10 points per game and 9 rebounds, leading the team in that stat category. Just 1 rebound away from getting a double-double on the year. First attempt no good for Tiana Davis. Second attempt rolls out as well. So Stanhope able to get that first bucket easy. Anaya Burton gets the steal, but immediately turns over the ball, trying to pass it without falling out of bounds. Pike Road gets an open shooter, but she fumbles the ball. Up at the top of the key. Trying to get by Kerja Crosby. Thinks she found a hole, finds an open shooter on the wing. Rolls right out. Kerja Crosby there with the rebound. Gets it to Anaya Burton. Met with immediate defense and lays it in. The 4-0 game right now. Mustangs finally get back on the board. And a foul. Let's see if the foul gets called on. Call on Tiana Davis. Pike Road with the inbound pass. Tries to get inside, gets stolen. Not quite stolen. But the possession arrow on the jump ball is going to go towards the Mustangs. Evan Bailey with the pass across to Crosby, catching it to Anaya Burton, misses the first attempt, gets her on rebound though, and gets another 2. Pike Road now playing quick defense. Coach Stokes trying to get out of the way. Ball hits the sideline and it's going to go back towards the Mustangs. Trying to get this clock to match up. 4:21. Might time perfectly with the check-in. Evan Bailey now walking to the court, trying to get a play, trying to get by the Pike Road defender, playing very close. Gets it to Kerja Crosby. Finds Tiana Davis, gets it to Karaji in the middle, fighting forward, not able to get in, but gets her own rebound, and that one gets in. 8-0 run to start the game for the Mustangs. Pike Road now. Open shooter on the wing. Good. Finding a way to stop the Mustang run. And Bailey now throws a high ball up to Tiana Davis. Not able to get the shot. Jump ball again, going to stick or go towards Pike Road. Pike Road checks it in. Mustangs a little more space on defense. Get another person on the wing for another shot off the rim. And they get the 2 off the board. Oh. And ball goes too high off the hands of Karaji Crosby. Oh, Pike Road now with the inbound. Trying to get someone to get open. Almost lost it there. And stolen by Karaji Crosby. Stolen right back. Corey Harmon now checking into the game, number 11. Another open look there. I can't really say open look, but Tiana Davis gets the rebound off the three-point attempt. Oh. Evan Bailey. All right, something happened. Takes the three ball. No good. Rebounded by Pike Road. Trying to get on their little fast break. Trying to go up the middle with it, but gets fouled before the shot. Now Pike. Pike Road now. Checks it in. What a nice little slashing play. Corey Harmon now on the fast break and gets fouled. I think they call that a shooting foul. And they would not, just a foul. Karaji Crosby getting herself a break. Anaya Burton checking back in. They've been with the inbound. Corey Harmon had a chance there, but gets it to Kerja Crosby. He's now getting double teamed. Gets it back to Heaven Bailey. Back to Kerja. Gets it to Tiana Davis in the middle. Heaven Bailey. It's a shot she is willing to take. She took one in the first game of the season. Stops herself. Kerja Crosby with a deep three, but out and no good. Heaven Bailey able to save it before it goes out of bounds. And no good on the three ball there. Kerja Crosby getting the rebound and stolen there off the bad pass. And Heaven Bailey called for the foul there. All right, Pike Road, bounce pass in. Kerja Crosby there, now Heaven Bailey on the ball handler. Trying to drive in, another open from the three-point line. That one gets in. 8-8. As Heaven Bailey throws it over the defense. And Kerja Crosby, after catching the pass, gets called for the travel. Right now Pike Road on their own little run. Both teams here trading 8-8 runs. A whole lot of double teaming going on here. No foul called there. Kerja Crosby almost getting herself a steal. And a turnover there by Pike Road. Correction, a timeout called by Pike Road. Again, started off 8-0 run for the Mustangs. Now, Pike Road goes on their own 8-0 run to tie it up with 1:16 left to go in this first quarter. And try to fix the clock. The Mustangs have been a very solid basketball team all year. Only had one sub all game. Corey Harmon checking in. Of course, everyone else has been in besides Corey Harmon has been a starter. It'll be Pike Road basketball. Corey Harmon there meeting the receiver. Not given any room. Inside, gets fouled. Correction, does the foul. Gets called for a travel. John Davis gets it into Heaven Bailey. Calling her plays. Gets into Karaji Crosby, gets to Corey Harmon on the wing. Oh, Heaven Bailey, I'll talk about it for a second, but gets to Tiana Davis. What a pass by Heaven Bailey, and almost getting herself a steal. Got 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter here. Mustangs now got the lead right back, 10-8. Playing some tough defense here for the inbounder to get in. Someone gets open, and the Mustang defense there. Looking for an outlet, finds one, gets blocked by Tiana Davis. Great defense there by the Mustangs. And a steal by Tiana Davis. Answered right back after the block. Evan Bailey just a little too much on the pass to Corey Harmon. So flipping sides. Pike Road gets it in to 23. Going to pass it back and forth. Gets it through. Nia Burton on the defense. Stolen by Heaven Bailey. And gets the two in the transition. And almost stolen by Corey Harmon. Goes off for a foot. And try to line this clock up. 5.8 seconds left on the scoreboard. Pike Road gets it in. Got to get enough time for a shot. Just throws up a prayer. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Mustangs up 12-8 here in Mustang Gymnasium. So a game of runs here in the first quarter. So Mustangs got started off early with an 8-0 run. Answered back by an 8-0 run by Pike Road. Now Mustangs starting up another run here. Getting back up 12-8 here at the start of the second quarter. Again, starting five back out there for the Mustangs. Kershaw Crosby, Heaven Bailey at the guards. Karaji, Tiana Davison, and Nia Burton. And on the court right now, Tiana Davis going to start us off here. Get into Heaven Bailey. Again, Heaven Bailey, a highly touted student athlete here from Stanhope Elmore. Getting the ball up, not able to get the ball to Karaji Crosby. Nia Burton trying to get the steal. Not able to get that. Tiana Davis now defense from the wing. And a great three ball there by Pike Road. Again, Pike Road shut down. Another run there by the Mustangs. Tiana Davis now gets to Kershaw Crosby. Had to look for a second, but tries to get a layup, but rebounded by her sister, and that's a two for Karaji. All right, Mustang defense. Again, not trying to give up anything. Struggling early with the outlet passes on the drive-ins. Mustangs did the work to try to lock that down. Well, they did. Nia Burton was there, but going to see exactly what the foul was. There's a turnover there by Pike Road. Evan Bailey now. The top of the court. Trying to make something happen. And a blocking foul. On number 2 on Pike Road. Tiana Davis back to the inbounder. Persia Crosby throws it across the court to Tiana Davis. Gets it inside to Karaji. Crosby up. Jumper 2. Again, the Mustangs are fully balanced this year. A mixture of fast guards, lack of turnovers, and a big 3 in the paint. They can score from anywhere. Pike Road trying to find a hole here in the Mustang defense, not being successful at it. Anaya Burton hits the ball and gets Kersia Crosby the steal. Now Kersia trying to get the foul, but no good there. Rebounded by Pike Road. Now Pike Road inside the paint now. No foul called Crosby. I don't want to sound too biased, but probably could have been that. We got a hurt Patriot on the ground. Looks like the bucket will count for the Mustangs. And a good sign there, able to walk off on her own power. So Pike Road now with the inbound pass. After the Karaji Crosby bucket. 18-11 here in Mustang Gymnasium. Mustangs got the lead. And forcing a steal, Nia Burton. Evan Bailey gets it to Karaji Crosby. Tries to get inside to Kersia. But Pike Road there to knock it back out. So under the net here for an inbound pass. Nia Burton going to take this one. Evan Bailey for 3. Off the backside of the rim. Karaji Crosby able to get the rebound. Gets out to Nia Burton. Spin move. Rolls out. Tiana Davis tries to get the board, but goes off her hands and out of bounds. Now Pike Road looking to kind of stop this Mustang run. Knocked out of bounds by Karaji. 6 with Pike Road. All right, Pike Road gets it in. Kersia Crosby playing some very good defense there. Not giving the ball handler any room to breathe. Gets out of the paint. Bounce pass out. Driving in. Tough 2. Scoreboard should say 18-13. Nia Burton. Right to side. Oh, that works out well for the scoreboard. Nia Burton there with a very good 2 inside. Now the Mustangs again playing the tough defense. Pike Road finds a hole. Not able to get the layup. Rebounded by Nia Burton. Now Pike Road trying to play some tough defense, but get called for the foul. Roger Crosby gets it to Evan Bailey, who saves it. Gets it inside the three-point line for a jumper. No good. Tiana Davis there with the rebound. Gets it up and good. Now Pike Road Loses the ball on the dribble. It turns to an accidental pass. Here at the half-court line. Pike Road is trying to get someone to get open. Find someone at the elbow. Someone takes a back step. It's going to be a 2. No good. Roger Crosby gets the pass. It's called for the travel. All right, Pike Road 22-13 is the score. Pike Road currently down by 9 points. Passing it to the corner. Trying to keep it. Looks like they're just playing keep away. Trying to get something to get open. Taking the 3 ball. No good. Tiana Davis there with the board. Gets it to Heaven Bailey. Almost took a transition 3, but gets inside for the jumper. No good. Pike Road now going on a break and slows it down. Nice zone defense here by the Mustangs. Nia Burton now, not so much a zone anymore. Almost forces the steal. Great switch defense there by the Mustangs. Pike Road, top of the key, and backs it up. Getting very close to the 2-minute mark. Not even gotten a shot off yet on this possession for Pike Road. Almost stolen by Nia Burton. Tries to go back for the rip, but no good. Gets called for the reach in. Inbound pass there. Trying to reset everything. Tiana Davis almost gets the steal, but they're going to call her for the foul. Gets called for the push. So inbounder under to the net for Pike Road. 3 ball for Patriots, no good. Rebounded by Karaji Crosby. Almost gets it to Nia Burton. Takes 11 seconds off, should say 1:39. Inbound pass there by Pike Road. Pike Road trying to get a play. Just same old here on a Pike Road possession. Just not able to get past the Mustangs defense. Almost stolen by Tiana Davis, but I don't think she was expecting to hit the ball there. 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Karaji Crosby. And slowing it down a little bit. Give it back to Heaven Bailey. Someone's going to be wide open. Tiana Davis in the paint. Too high. Nia Burton almost gets the board, but gets ripped by Pike Road. Now, Karaji Crosby meeting the defense. Great defense on the 3-point attempts. Blocked by, I believe that was Karaji Crosby getting the block. Rebounded by Karaji Crosby after the 2-point attempt. And Nia Burton now, no one around her until she drops the ball. Spin move. 2. This is the first points in 4 minutes here in Mustang Gymnasium. That's currently up 24-13 as we get under 15 seconds to go in the first half. Well, that blocked by Tiana Davis, rebounded by Karaji. 7 seconds left. She wants to get a shot off, goes off the foot of Karaji Crosby. That was a great example of good defense there, forcing Karaji Crosby to turn over the basketball. Says 0 on our side, but 3, 2. And blocked by Corey Harmon in the last attempt of the first half. That's going to do it here for the first half of play. Mustangs got the lead 24-13. We'll be right back with the second half. And we are back for the second half here. Mustangs up 24-13. Behind the great game of Karaji Crosby, Anaya Burton, Tiana Davis, Heaven Bailey, and Kerja Crosby, all attributing to those points. So Pike Road getting it started off here in the second half. Mustangs playing that zone defense on the top of the court. Illegal screen. Tiana Davis now inbounding it. Mustangs getting that for possession of the second half. Evan Bailey calling a play. So Tiana Davis gets double teamed. Nia Burton open. Fights for it and gets the two. Great game awareness there by Tiana Davis there with the pass. Senior to senior. Oh, Pike Road now trying to get through, trying to find a single hole in this Mustangs defense. Goes for the shot, he gets blocked and fouled by Nia Burton. So it's going to go let a shooting foul. It's going to send Pike Road to the free throw line. First attempt, no good. Second attempt, also no good. John Davis gets the rebound, gets it to Heaven Bailey. Evan Bailey with the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Pike Road. Pike Road gets an open look, gets ripped by Heaven Bailey. And Kerja Crosby secures it. Tries to get to Anaya Burton. Pass no good, but Tiana Davis saves it. Gets it to Heaven Bailey. Gets it to Kerja Crosby. Back to Heaven Bailey. Three-pointer. Bang! So a great shot there by Heaven Bailey. Again, the highly touted recruit. Pike Road getting a chance here for the layup. And Tiana Davis gets the rebound off the miss. Anaya Burton on the fast break. Chance for two. No good. Off the side of the rim. That's her back with some very good defense that she'll get penalized for. We appreciate the new camera angle, something we're trying out here at Stanhope Elmore Sports Network. The sideline cameras as Tiana Davis gets the rebound. We'll get a good look at it here. That's Heaven Bailey looking to lay it in and gets it. Now the Mustangs cross over the 30-point margin. Pike Road tries to answer back with their own three-pointer. Great shot there by the Patriots. Answering back, Kerja Crosby driving in. Layup, rolls in. .5:15 left to go in the third quarter. Our clock's a little slow. I'll say as the one controlling the clock on our end, it is a user error. So Pike, Kerja Crosby almost gets the steal. Karaji there to force the bad three-point attempt. But Nia Burton gets the steal. Heaven Bailey down the court to Kerja. Not able to secure it as Pike Road turns it around. Gets slowed up, trying to pass it in transition in the paint. Pike Road going for it. And Tiana Davis called for the foul. Call Tiana Davis for the shooting foul. Just going to let this clock roll down until we get it even with the actual game clock. As Pike Road goes for their second free throw attempts of the second half, no good. Checking into the game for the senior Nia Burton is freshman Hayden Bush. As now we only got about 8 seconds between the game clock and what we got on here. Second free throw attempt is good for the Patriots. 4:42 left to go as we stop the clock. John Davis with the inbound, gets to the Heaven Bailey. Finds Kerja Crosby. Zip to Crosby. Crosby in the paint for the two. Now Pike Road walking up the court with it. Thinks they got an open look. No good. Hayden Bush almost gets the rebound, but goes out of bounds with it. Get Hayden Bush, the do-it-all freshman. Not only just play basketball, she also play softball and on the varsity volleyball team as well. John Davis gets the steal, gets it to Heaven Bailey. Gonna take it up the court. Jumper. Good. 37-17 as the Mustangs now have a 20-point lead on the Patriots. As Pike Road gets stopped up by that two-man zone right there by Kerja Crosby and Heaven Bailey, just waiting for any kind of pass or any kind of movement in their direction. Of course, that leaves Tiana Davis in the paint to cover up any layup attempt, but a three-pointer. Pike Road rebounded by Tiana Davis. Heaven Bailey, jumper. Rolls out. Kerja Crosby, though, getting the rebound and gets the two. And Pike Road there called for the travel. So we're seeing an offensive explosion here for the Mustangs in the second half. They have looked unstoppable thus far. Got to Hayden Bush, almost thought about taking the shot there. Gets back to Tiana Davis, back to Heaven Bailey on the top. Gets met by a tough defender there by Pike Road. Gets inside Tiana Davis. Two for good. 41-17 with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And the Mustangs on fire. Layup attempt there for Pike Road. No good. Rebounded by Kerja Crosby. Gets to Hayden Bush. Jumper. Airballs it. Tiana Davis saves it. And Kerja Crosby gets to Heaven Bailey from the three-point line. Almost able to get it in. I'm trying to see what the foul was called on. I think they called it on Hayden Bush, if I'm not mistaken. Look for a second, they were calling on number 10, but Nia Burton not currently on the court. So as Pike Road walks it up. In that 2-3 zone yet again for the Mustangs. Forces them to pick up the dribble. And this Mustangs defense has been unscorable on. Blocked by Kerja Crosby. Tiana Davis able to secure it. Heaven Bailey. The Kerja up. Almost got it in. And just trying to get the highlight plays going. Pike Road had an open look from the three-pointer for a second. Get another one. And no good. Almost rebounded there by Hayden Bush, but falls off the hands of the freshman. And it looks like they called a timeout. That Pike Road calls a timeout. We'll be right back after 30-second timeout. Mustangs up 41-17. Back from the timeout, 1:56 left to go in the third quarter. Again, Mustangs up 41-17. The Mustangs entered this quarter with 24 points and are looking to almost double their score in just one quarter. Oh, Pike Road trying to get the inbound pass. Blocked by Karaji Crosby. Now with our own little fast break. Gets stopped up, gonna roll in there. Jumper, no good. Almost hitting our cameraman. We get a chance for an inbound here. Evan Bailey. It's the Karaji. Back to Evan Bailey, gonna take the three-pointer. Bang! So a great shot there by Evan Bailey. Making a habit of those. Almost getting herself another steal, but overzealous on the attempt. High two, no good. Rebounded by Karaji Crosby. Gets it to Evan Bailey. Behind the back, getting through the Pike Road defense. What a pass by Evan Bailey and the assist to Tiana Davis. And what a play there by the guard. It's all about Karaji Crosby. And a foul. Foul called on number 1 on Pike Road. Substitution there by the Patriots. Tiana Davis. Getting back to Evan Bailey. Good chance here. I mean, if they've scored 2 points, they've essentially doubled their score in just a quarter. And there it goes. Tiana Davis to Karaji Crosby. 48-17 for the Mustangs. Stolen by Karaji Crosby. Tried to get the Euro step, but gets ripped. Jump ball. Trying to figure out who they're going to say it sticks with. I think it sticks with the Mustangs. We'll go back to the sideline cam here for the inbounder. Gets it to Karaji Crosby. Back to Evan Bailey. Three ball. Good. Evan Bailey on fire. And now getting back on defense, the do-it-all guard. Forcing a pass there, getting right back on the ball handler. Almost forcing him to go out of bounds with it. Under 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Pike Road, three ball, no good. Karaji Crosby gets the rebound, gets the Karaji Crosby. And just a little too much there. Stops the clock with 2.2 seconds. So an immediate catching of the ball and a shot has to be made by Pike Road. No understanding of what was left on the clock. We're going to enter the fourth quarter. Mustangs got the lead 51-17 after the big-time quarter there by the Mustangs offense led by Evan Bailey. What a game by the Mustangs. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter. Coming back for the fourth quarter. Again, Mustangs got the big lead, 51-17. Evan Bailey, if you're a 2K fan, definitely has a fire streak going on. That's Pike Road inbounds to start us off here. 8 minutes left to go. Now Pike Road not able to, gets by Kerja Crosby. And not able to get that two in. So Mustang basketball. So Heaven Bailey now. With Anaya Burton. Gets inside. Can't tell if she got blocked there or not. But Tiana Davis there with the steal. Gets it to Kerja. Kerja driving in, throws up a floater, no good. But Tiana Davis able to save it, gets it back. And too high on that one. So it looks like the clock's going to keep running on the inbounder. So now 6:55 left to go. Pike Road just kind of playing keep away now. Yeah, not able to get through the Mustangs defense till right now. But no good. Tiana Davis there. Tries to get to Kerja Crosby. No good. Try to sync up our clocks together. 6:30. And counting with Heaven Bailey. Getting the inbounder. Don't know if we will. It looks like there's going to be a running clock for the remainder of the fourth quarter. Heaven Bailey bounce pass into Tiana Davis. Tough two, not able to get it in. And almost gets the steal back. And that clock's going to keep rolling. We're getting under 6 minutes left to go. Heaven Bailey now. This is a Karaji Crosby. Back to Heaven Bailey. Three ball. Oh, good. Anaya Burton with the rebound. Gets up. Not able to get that one in either. And possession flips towards Pike Road. Yeah, running clock for the remainder of this game. 5:35 now left to go in the game. Again, Mustangs having themselves a field day offensively. Bound pass inside, gets stolen by Tiana Davis, but forced by Anaya Burton. Heaven Bailey now with the basketball. With the Kerja Crosby inside to Anaya Burton. Trying to work her way to the two. No good, but she gets fouled. That's going to send Anaya Burton to the free throw line. Finally stopping the clock so we get a chance to catch up here. Anaya Burton's first attempt is no good. Yeah, we're finally synced up. All right, Anaya Burton, her second attempts. No good. Pike Road gets it. Moving quickly down the court. Bounce pass. Met with a double team. And it looks like it goes off the hands of Anaya Burton. And Bailey there with the inbound defense. Pike Road gets it inside. And it's called for the travel. All right, Heaven Bailey now with the basketball. Pike Road trying to foul from behind, but Heaven Bailey gets the shot off, but no good. Pike Road now on the fast break, met by Karaji Crosby. Almost got the block, but does force the errant throw. Oh, Anaya Burton cherry picking down the court, gets the two. All right. So we're going to have a whole unit substitution here. Kerja Crosby with the foul. So big sub here for the Mustangs. Got Hayden Bush checking back in. Corey Harmon checking back into the game. Senior Layla Allen in the game. Looks like we got number 1 Morgan Loving. And looks like Carmen Crosby also getting in the game. And that's going to be 2 free throw attempts there after the foul. Not sure who they called it on. I just missed the foul. Pike Road getting an opportunity to score their first point since early in the second half. And they get it 1. Second attempt for Pike Road. Up and good. Nothing but net. Hayden Bush gets it to Morgan Loving, gets it back to Hayden Bush, back to Layla Allen, and errant pass gets stolen by Pike Road. And Pike Road throws up a 3, gets it in. Try to make the score look a little better than it is. A chance on the steal, no good. Our clock's now ahead by 15 seconds, so 2:30 left to go in the ball game. And Mustangs moving down the court. Hayden Bush layup, 2. A freshman adding to this big lead, 55-22 with 2:10 left to go in the game. And almost stolen by Corey Harmon, but they're going to call a foul on her. And Mustangs just a foul away from putting Pike Road in the bonus. Pike Road not able to get the shot off. Hayden Bush there. To Corey Harmon. Almost took a back step over the half-court line. Morgan Loving trying to get something with the Hayden Bush now with the basketball. It's Corey Harmon. Carmen Crosby up. No good on the attempt, but Morgan Loving not able to secure the basketball. $1:15 left to go in the ball game. Again, Mustangs up by 33 points here in Mustang Gymnasium. And this Mustangs defense runs deep. Even the twos aren't giving any kind of air to breathe here. 3-ball attempt for Pike Road, no good. Rebounded, I think, by a Mustang, and does get rebounded by a Mustang. Morgan Loving gets the ball off the pass. Bounce pass inside, no good. All right, Pike Road basketball getting on the 30-second mark here in the game. And what's that? Ariana Timms checking into the game. Getting about 25 seconds left of playing time. Able to almost getting a rebound after just getting subbed in the game. 5 seconds left to go in the game. I imagine no basket will get attempted here. Well, that'll do it. Mustangs get the big time win here over Pike Road, 55-22. Big games all around from this Mustangs team. Heaven Bailey for surely the team in points, but Karaji Crosby having herself a game. Anaya Burton, Tiana Davis, all the Mustangs contributing to a 33-point win here. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be right back with the guys running out, as well as the starting 5. We'll be right back with guys versus take on Pike Road. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Stanhope Elmore Sports Network.
final contest of the evening, and it's between the Pike Road Patriots and your home team, the Stanhope Elmore Mustangs. Now let's get ready to meet the starting lineups first for the visiting Patriots. At guard, wearing jersey number 0, Braden Adams. At the guard position is wearing jersey number 3, Tony Perry Calhoun. At the forward position is wearing jersey number 4, Braylon Barker. At the forward position is wearing jersey number 5, Jamal Kent. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Patriots in the middle, wearing jersey number 11, Jackson Pitt. The Patriots are coached by Marcus Nichols. Mustang fans, let me hear y'all make some noise one time for your home team. At guard, wearing jersey number 1, Terrence Collins. At the guard position is wearing jersey number 2, Mason Dobbs. In the forward position is wearing jersey number 5, Jordan Jackson. At the forward position is wearing jersey number 7, Caleb Sanders. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Mustangs, wearing jersey number 14, Cameron Henderson. The head coach is Austin Lumpkin. Brandon Brown, Keisha White.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mustang basketball. As we're going to watch the guys this time take on Pike Road. Of course, the Mustangs not having the great start of the year, 1-3 start. But Mustangs still trying to get healthy. Starting 5 tonight for your Mustangs, you got Terrence Collins, the sophomore who led the team in points last season. Of course, Caleb Sanders, the 3-point shooting guard. He's currently leading the team in points right now this season. Mason Dobbs there at the point guard. Jermico Jackson, the senior, in the starting 5. And also Cam Fenderson, the sophomore, getting the start tonight. Caleb Sanders starting us off with a 3-ball. Doesn't get in. Rebound Pike Road. Fast down the court, off the foot of a Patriot. Almost goes out of bounds, but able to save it. Caleb Sanders now on defense. And Caleb Sanders, a very excellent guard, and it's been a very heavy reliance of him scoring. With trying to make sure Terrence Collins is fully healthy. Expecting to get him around 100% either in December or the start of the year. Of course, Jermico Jackson has been a storyline for this season as well. He has been shooting the ball extremely well from behind the three-point line at home. Cam Fenderson and Mason Dobbs kind of rounding out more sophomores again. The sophomore class here at Stanhope Elmore is one of the most athletic classes we got. Jermico Jackson not able to get the 3-ball in. Fenderson with the rebound gets it to Dobbs, back to Sanders. Terrence Collins driving in, floater, no good. Now Pike Road on the fast break, floater up, rolls out. In a minute and a half of gameplay here. No points have been scored by either side yet. Cam Fenderson now slowing it up, putting his shoulder out. So it's going to be Mustang basketball. Mason Dobbs checking it in the game, gets it to Terrence Collins. It's double teamed and gets deflected. Turnover by the Mustangs. Pike Road now behind the back pass. 3-ball, air ball. Mason Dobbs now running the team. Gets it to Caleb Sanders. Bounce pass to D'Amico Jackson. Gets it to Mason Dobbs with a 3-ball. Too much on that one. Terrence Collins gets the rebound. Caleb Sanders from deep. No good. Might be warm outside, but it is ice cold in here for both sides as Pike Road gets started off with a lay-in for 2. Nathan Dobbs gets the inbound, gets to Terrence Collins. Back to Dobbs. Trying to get by the Pike Road defender. Picks up the dribble, gets it tipped out, able to recover. Lobs it to Terrence Collins, and looks like he gets fouled. Let's go with 5:20 left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, and both sides really struggling here to score. Nathan Dobbs is the inbounder. Lobs it up to Cam Fenderson. And gets it to D'Amico Jackson. Finds Terrence Collins. Thought about it for a second. D'Amico Jackson will take it. Out the corner, but Caleb Sanders there with the rebound, but gets ripped. Terrence Collins almost gets it again. Now Pike Road get a chance to add to their score. No good. Gets blocked by D'Amico Jackson on that rebound attempt. Caleb Sanders, Euro, and gets fouled before the shot. A blocking foul, making an inbounder here. Mason Dobbs will check in for the inbound pass. That's Pike Road making some subs here. 4:51. 2-0 game. And a 5-second violation there by the Mustangs. Flips it back to the Pike Road. And again, usually the debate between the two sports is that the guys move a whole lot faster, but the girls start off with an 8-0 run by now as Pike Road quickly adds on. 5-0 game. Bounce pass to Cam Fenderson, gets it to Terrence Collins. Back to Sanders. And Sanders gets ripped. And it's going to start off with a 7-0 run. Caleb Sanders checks out of the game for Cortland Crosby. Rico Jackson tries to get to Mason Dobbs, but the defense there very tough to get it in. Roger Miko back with the inbound pass. Gets it to Cortland Crosby. Somehow gets it to Mason Dobbs. Finds Rico Jackson, back to Dobbs. Split up a little bit. And Jermico Jackson gets to Terrence Collins. Dobbs. Mustangs are trying to find any kind of hole here in the Pike Road defense. And Mason Dobbs now picks up his dribble, gets it back to Jermico Jackson. Terrence Collins, top of the key. Back to Miko. And the Mustangs is trying to find any semblance of way to get inside now. Jermico Jackson, 5 out for a second. Back to Cortland. Gets it up and rolls out, but Mustangs keep it under the net. Coach Munkus there not too happy with how his team took care of that possession, but Mason Dobbs now with inbounder. So Terrence Collins is going to take the shot, and no good, rolls right out. Pike Road finds an open look from the three, but quickly shut down by Jermico Jackson and Cam Fenderson. But now trying to get inside still. Open guy on the other side. Foul call there. Cam Fenderson now. Low on the shoulder, throwing up a floater. That gets in. 7-2 game. Mustangs finally answering back on the scoreboard. Forcing Pike Road to pick up the dribble there. Ball sticks with Pike Road. Good defense there by Jermico Jackson and Mason Dobbs. Pike Road looking to drive in. Passes it out. Passes back out behind the three-point line. Jumper from inside. That's a 2. Immediately answers back with some tough man-to-man defense. Cam Fenderson gets it back to Terrence Collins. To Dobbs. Finds Terrence Collins inside. But gets it back quickly out to Cam Fenderson. Cortland Crosby for the 3. A little too much on that one. Offense gets behind Cam Fenderson, but quickly to answer back. A good defensive stand there by the Mustangs. Cortland Crosby there with the 2. And Terrence Collins hitting the ground tough right on his knee. I really hope Terrence Collins is okay. Isaiah Pettaway and Jaden Wise taking in the game. Pike Road driving in, gets the 2, and never mind. No basket, foul call there on Pike Road. It'll be a turnover. Jermico Jackson. I guess someone, Cam Fenderson coming back. Throws it back in. And no one's there to get it except for a Patriot. Jaden Wise with the rib, gets it to Pettaway. He's going on his own little fast break, throws up a shot, gets it. Great shot there by the junior, Isaiah Pettaway. Pettaway also there on the defense for the 3, but not able to stop them from getting that one. Gets the inbound pass right away. A lot of energy here by Pettaway. Gets it ripped though. Fast break by Pike Road. And smart play there by Jaden Wise. Keeping the ball on the Mustang side. 12-6, 1:07 left to go in the first quarter. Jermico Jackson. Caleb Sanders checking back in the game and getting the inbound pass right away. Checking in for Isaiah Pettaway. Luke Cleckley also checking into the game for Cam Fenderson. Good sign there as Terrence Collins able to rejoin on the bench. As Caleb Sanders makes a great pass to Jaden Wise. Not even get the layup attempt, but a foul called. Call that on. 23 on Pike Road. It's going to be an inbounder. Correction, that puts Mustangs in the bonus. So, we go to the free throw line, trying to figure out who exactly is taking the shots. Looks like the senior Luke Cleckley. First in from Cleckley. Gets in. Ball hit everywhere on the rim before it decided to go in. Cleckley second attempt. No doubter on that one. Under the 45 seconds left to go. 12-8 game here. Mustangs leave a guy open on the wing, but double dribble. Jermico Jackson gets it to Luke Cleckley. Back to Jermico Jackson, gets to Cortland Crosby off the bounce pass. Still not crossed the half-court line yet. Now they do. Cortland Crosby went to go kick it into another gear. Lost the ball, got it back, but lost it again. Jaden Wise finds it. Luke Cleckley gets it back. Jermico Jackson with the 2. Almost lost my breath on a one-possession play. And Jermico Jackson forces the punch out. Pike Road able to get it back, though. And a couple of passes gets them back to the top corner of half court. Great pass there and a great deflection by Jermico Jackson. Almost knocking our trainers out with the basketball. Pike Road. Good defense there by Cortland Crosby. And not knowing what the game clock was saying, 12-10 is the score. As we get ready for the second quarter of play, Mustangs down by 2. Pike Road checking it in to start the second quarter. And a travel call, flips it over. As the Dubs trying to check it in, trying to make sure there's a violation. Finds Caleb Sanders, but gets ripped. Pike Road now on the break. And Pike Road not able to get the 3. Mason Dobbs knocks it out, but argue it went off the head there of a Pike Road Patriot, but the ref saw something different. About earlier how good of a sign it was to see Terrence Collins rejoin his team on the bench. Now even better sign on Terrence Collins get back on the court. He dealt with an injury that took him out for a couple of games. Trying to work him back, but definitely don't want anything to get re-injured. And a bad pass there. Tank able to get it back. Almost loses it, but retains it. Gets to Cortland Crosby. Finds Cam Fenderson for the 3 ball. Good. Mustangs grab the lead, 13-12, as Pike Road called the timeout. Pike Road taking it back in after the timeout. Mason Dobbs showing off the hops on the defense. So it's going to be a foul call there on Cam Fenderson. Quick pass there from the inbound. Guy left open. Not able to get the three. And Terrence Collins going up one-handed for the rebound. Not able to get it down from three. Pike Road Patriots. Mustangs retain the basketball, though. Caleb Sanders gets the inbound from Mason Dobbs. And kind of jogging up. Mason Dobbs gets the pass as Caleb crosses the half-court line. Bounce pass to Cortland Crosby. And he gets it to Caleb. Tough defense on Sanders. He gets it to Collins, gets it to Cortland Crosby, to Dobbs, and too high of a ball to Cortland Crosby. Pike Road in transition. Second chance bucket off the rebound. We get the lead right back, 14-13. Now Cortland Crosby now behind the back, getting smooth with it. And loses his footing, gets out of bounds, knocks himself out of bounds. Again, very back and forth game. Mustangs got the lead back, but Pike Road answers quickly back, 14-13 now. And 16-13. The big for Pike Road, able to spin, move around, and get the bucket. Cam Fenderson finds Caleb Sanders, gets to Mason Dobbs in the corner. Tries to find someone to pass to, gets to the Caleb Sanders. Back to Dobbs. Takes a jumper from inside, no good. Too much on that one. Now Pike Road on offense here, driving in, finds a guy in the paint. Pike Road now extending their lead to 5 now, 18-13. Yeah, one of the weaknesses of this Mustangs team is size. Not having a true big like they did last year with Cam Anderson. Terrence Collins trying to lower his shoulder a little bit, trying to get some space. Caleb Sanders, though, gets the three ball. And Coach Munkins called the timeout. 5:13 left. Mustangs only down by 2 after the Caleb Sanders three. Pike Road inbounding after the timeout. Trying to make something happen again. Mustangs answering back. Getting a 2-point game. Gets the open look from the 3-point line. Gets it. Getting the 5-point lead back. The inbound pass gets knocked right back out of bounds by Pike Road defender. Caleb Sanders was the intended target on the pass. All right, Mason Dobbs now back to getting it back in. Cam Fenderson gets the pass. Gets stopped up. Cortland Crosby now helping him out. Trying to drive it himself, but the whistle gets called. So they're calling that on Pike Road. A little bit of a push. Jaden Wise checking into the game for Cortland Crosby. Caleb Sanders now with the basketball after the inbounder. Back to Dobbs. Gets it to Fenderson. Tried to pump fake it for a second. Dobbs almost loses it. Fenderson. He's faking the three. Gets it to Caleb Sanders now, trying to drive in through 4 people. Mason Dobbs now. Fenderson, 3 ball gets blocked. Gets it back. Good play there by the sophomore, who immediately makes a bad pass, which leads to a Pike Road travel, which turns the ball back over to the Mustangs. Told me that's how they drew it up. I believe you. It worked out very well for them. Caleb Sanders got the ball after the inbounder. Gets it tipped out. Hits the ground hard. And Pike Road last to touch it. So other side of the court here for the Mustangs. Still retaining the basketball. Bounce pass Sanders back to Dobbs, but knocked out by a Patriot. Right back to where we started. Caleb Sanders back to Dobbs on the inbounder. A lot more space now. Jaden Wise now getting the 2. 3-point game. This whole second quarter has been a game of 5. Just trying to get 5 points to tie it back for the Mustangs. Trying to get 5 points to get the bat right back for the Patriots. As the Mustangs give up the 2. Again, 5-point game. Caleb Sanders now gets to the Dobbs. Back to Sanders. Ready to cross the half-court line. Picks up the dribble, gets to the Dobbs. And he gets to the Tank Collins in the corner. Deep ball from the logo, Tank Collins. 23-21 after the great 3-ball there by the sophomore. 3-ball no good for Pike Road. Bad pass from Mason Dobbs. Now Pike Road trying to get some with it. 3-ball attempted yet again. No good. That's what the call was. Over the back call on Pike Road. Mason Dobbs gets to the Fenderson. Bad pass by Fenderson, but Mason Dobbs able to save it. Fenderson's trying to get to Caleb Sanders. Finds Jaden Wise in the corner, gets back to Dobbs, top. Gets it 2. Caleb Sanders on the elbow 3. A lot of moving parts going on this Mustangs offense. Mason Dobbs in the corner. Terrence Collins on the elbow 3. Gets it! Mustangs to lead back 24-23 after back-to-back 3s from Terrence Collins. And a travel call, turnover back to the Mustangs. So Fenderson now at the inbound pass. After the turnover, gets to Jaden Wise. Back to Fenderson. He's going to take across the half-court line, looking to drive in. Terrence Collins, 3-ball yet again. A little too much on that one. And a travel call on Pike Road, turns it back over. Mustangs under the net. Terrence Collins back in the corner. This up taking a couple of dribbles. Tries to throw it across the court to Caleb Sanders. Almost gets tipped back to the Pike Road. Saves it for a second, but then a double dribble gives it right back to Pike Road. Pike Road taking across the half-court line. And it looks like a foul called. Called on Pike Road. It's a turnover yet again. 1:51 left to go in the first half. They got some subs. Jericho Jackson checking back into the game, as well as Cortland Crosby and Mason Dobbs. Jaden Wise getting the inbounder. Gets it back to Jericho Jackson. Jericho and Jaden are going to pass it back and forth, trying to get something to get open. before they get to Cortland Crosby. The pass half court line gets it inside. Just a little too much on that one. Just behind the hands of Mason Dobbs. All right, Pike Road now. Tossing the rock around. D'Amico Jackson on defense. Shooting foul. Somebody called on the senior, D'Amico Jackson. First free throw attempt is good for Pike Road, tying the game back up at 24. Second attempt, no good. Game stays tied. And a shoulder gets laid out by Pike Road into the back of Jaden Wise. So D'Amico Jackson going to be there for the inbound pass. Finds Terrence Collins. Trying to keep him from going out of bounds, but throws a great pass across the court to D'Amico Jackson. Gets it to Cortland Crosby now. And he crosses the half-court line. D'Amico on the elbow. Gets to Terrence Collins in transition inside. And gets blocked. That's going to stick with the Mustangs under the net. Nathan Dobbs, it's D'Amico Jackson, 3-ball from the corner, good. Under a minute left to go, stolen by the Mustangs. Jaden Wise gets to Cortland Crosby of the fast break. Layup attempt, not enough on that one. 45 seconds left to go. Should have been a travel call there by Pike Road. It's going to be a foul. It's probably going to be on Terrence Collins, and it is. Mustangs still have 2 fouls to give before they get in the bonus. Pike Road only has 1. 3-ball, no good for Pike Road. Mason Dobbs getting the rebound. 27-24 here, 30 seconds left to go in the first half. As Terrence Collins gets it as across the half-court line. Jaden Wise top to the elbow to Cortland Crosby. Trying to make something happen. Gets to D'Amico Jackson. Deep ball. Good. D'Amico Jackson. 10 seconds left to go in the game. Mustangs now a 6-point lead. Pike Road not able to answer back. Jaden Wise now gets the rebound on a fast break attempt. Layup. We'll call a blocking foul. And that will send Jaden Wise to the free throw line, putting the Mustangs in the bonus. Chance to extend this lead. Mustangs get ready to check Luke Kleckle into the game. Give someone a breather here with the last 3 seconds left to go. So an early breather. Jay White's first attempt is good. That's going to be a break for Terrence Collins. 3 seconds longer than anyone else in the court gets a break. Jay Wise for his second free throw attempt to extend this Mustang lead to 8. Good. 3 seconds left to go. Piker has to immediately throw up a shot if they want a chance. Double dribble. Turnover. Mustangs doing a late substitution here. Caleb Sanders and Terrence Collins back on the court. So the Mustangs get a chance to catch and shoot. And Terrence Collins tries to do for the floater. No good. 32-24 the score at half. Mustangs fighting hard to keep it. Mustangs fight hard to keep it close. And we're able to get the lead to end the first half. We'll be right back with the second half of play right here on the Stanhope Elmore Sports Network. We're back for the second half here. Jermico Jackson inbounding at the Terrence Collins. Tank now taking it inside. Almost gets it blocked inside, but that's going to be. My mind just blanked on what the call is, but it's going to be a 2 for the Mustangs. Watch a lot of basketball, and right when I need to know, it blanks on me. But it's going to be a quick 2 for the start of the quarter for the Mustangs. 34-24, 10-point lead now. And turnover. Lowering the shoulder there. And we get a timeout. I can talk about the girls' game from we just watched. As the ball goes out of bounds, sticks with the Mustangs. Off the inbound attempt. Jermico Jackson able to get to Fenderson. Fenderson. Sanders on the wing, no good on the three-point attempt. Tate Collins on the deep ball. Drains it. Shrugs his shoulders as well. And Jermico Jackson puts his arm out there. It's going to be a shooting foul. It's going to send Pike Road to the free throw line. First attempt is good as Pike Road goes to make some substitutions. Inbound pass to Tank Collins. Gets deflected by Pike Road and turned around. Had open look for second, passes off to their open look. Extra pass, no good for Pike Road, but gets the rebound. Mustangs quick to get back on defense. And a two-point attempt, no good there, but Fenderson loses on the rebound. Jumper, no good. Fenderson now with the rebound again. Trying to fight for it, and it sticks with him. And a timeout called. So going over the points from the last game we saw here, Mustang Gymnasium. Heaven Bailey leading the team in points with 15. Right behind him with Anaya Burton with 14. And you had 12 points from Karaji Crosby, 10 points from Tiana Davis. And then a couple of twofers. One by Kershaw Crosby and the other one by Hayden Bush. Yeah, great game. Last game out by the Mustangs. And Pike Road able to answer back after the turnover on the inbounder. 37-29 here. As the Mustangs are trying to get past the half court, get past it, get to Caleb Sanders. Dobbs gets his dribble with the Tank Collins. 3 ball. Just short. Now Pike Road in the paint. Passes it out. Trying to get someone with extra pass. 3 ball. Good. Cam Fenderson gets up the inbound, gets to Caleb Sanders. Trying to get inside, finds Jermico Jackson for the 3. Good! (40-32). 40-34. Quick score there by Pike Road. Cam Fenderson able to finally get open. Throws an errant pass, trying to find Mason Dobbs. Again, 6-point game. Pike Road got the ball on their side of the court. After a quick Google search, I've been informed it's goaltending was the foul I forgot the name of for a second. So, can't be a good commentator if you don't laugh at yourself every now and again. 3-ball attempt for Pike Road, no good. You get a chance at another one. Get the rebound, pass it out, but turnover. Call for the travel, I believe. Travel or double dribble. Turnover nonetheless. Jermico Jackson gets the inbounder from Mason Dobbs. Trying to keep the ball in his hands. Gets St. Collins. Steps inside the two. Steps down the three-point line. Gets the two. Having a big game for the sophomore, Taylor Collins. 3-ball Pike Road left wide open. No good. Kelson not able to get the rebound. Turning around, but a foul on Jermico Jackson. It's going to send Pike Road to the free throw line. (42-34), 8-point game here. Pike Road trying to shorten it here and misses the first attempt. Jaden Wise checking in for Jermico Jackson. Second free throw attempt is good for Pike Road. Foul called on the inbound attempt. Gonna call that on Pike Road. Another chance here for the inbound. Off for the hold, gets it there. It's Collins. Loses footing, but doesn't lose the basketball. Caleb Sanders now has it. Double team. Someone's open down the court. Not able to get the ball, but knocked out by Pike Road. Tough to get the ball out during the double team. Just a little bit more on that one. Jaden Wise would have an open look straight to the basket. And now Wise gets it to Mason Dobbs. Off the inbounder. Double team on him again. Caleb Sanders, they're just going straight for the double teams every time. Off the hands of K.M. Fenderson. Luke Cleckley checking in for Cam Fenderson. Having some early second half struggles. Pike Road now walking up the court. Mustangs currently holding a 7-point lead. Mustangs trying to work away to a double team. Mason Dobbs on defense there. Missed 3-point attempt. Jaden Wise gets the rebound, fights hard for it. And I believe they're going to call a foul on Pike Road. And that's going to put them in. It's going to put the Mustangs in the bonus. Very early in this third quarter, might I add. 4:30 left to go. So Jaden Wise to the free throw line. Only Mustang in the paint or around the paint right now. The rest of the team talking with Coach Munkes as Wise misses the first one. Caleb Sanders checking out for a breather. Isaiah Pettaway getting in. Although we've seen Pettaway since early in the first quarter. Pike Road gets the rebound off of the missed second attempt from the free throw line. Pike Road loses the ball. Jaden Wise now getting the steal. Going for the two, gets it before the block could get there. Now Pike Road on a fast break. Lay-in attempt's good. 44-37 now. Keeping that 7-point lead. Isaiah Pettaway making a great catch and a great pass to Jaden Wise. Great catch, even better pass by Pettaway. And now Pike Road driving in, getting the floater up, no good. Gets them back, second chance bucket is good. 46-39. Yeah, just keeping that 7-point differential there. Tate Collins driving in, throw up a circus shot. Almost hits our cameraman in the process, but everything good. As Terrence Collins gets fouled, going to the free throw line. For a chance to extend the lead to 9. First one's up. And good. Mason Dobbs getting himself a breather. Cortland Crosby checking into the ball game. So, second free throw attempt here from the sophomore. Up and rolls out. Goes out of bounds off of Mustangs. It's going to be Pike Road basketball. They jog up the court. Jaden Wise beating them there. Again, Jaden Wise played with a bunch of energy in this third quarter. Open look from the corner. No basket. Pike Road. Legal block. Turnover, 47. Looks like they're going to still count the basket, though. 47-42. Cortland Crosby getting the ball off the inbounder. Almost loses it, finds Luke Cleckley. Gets it a pet away. Spins around, but able to be saved by Tate Collins on the rebound. Cortland Crosby now floating it up. Good. (49-42). Mustangs playing with heart right now. Foul called on Jaden Wise. Yeah, when you're a team that lacks the size of some of the other teams around you, you got to play with this level of energy. Mustangs up by 7. 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. Open three ball for Pike Road, no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Petaway. Lost the basketball. Pike Road now looking to answer back. Layup no good. Luke Cleckley with the rebound. Gets it off to Cortland Crosby. Loses it himself. And Coach Muggis called the timeout. So a lot of circus shows going on right now. Mustangs with a 7-point lead. 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. Back after the timeout, Jaden Wise going to be the inbound passer. Gets it to Luke Cleckley. Luke Cleckley, another senior on this team. A lot of energy out of him. I believe Dash Kiani himself called him the Wild Man. Jaden Wise gets the pass, gets it back to Petaway, gets it back to Wise. Luke Cleckley now. And a block and foul. Again, Mustangs in the bonus. That's what's in Cleckley to the free throw line. Mustangs still got 2 fouls to give before they put Pike Road in the bonus. Attempt no good by Luke Cleckley. Petaway checking out of the game. Fenderson back in. Cleckley second attempt. That one gets in. 50-42. We get close to the 2-minute mark left to go in the game. Cam Fenderson on defense. Playing switch. Jaden Wise almost gets the steal. A little too overzealous. Pike Road drives in, does not get it in. Tate Collins saves it, gets it to Fenderson. Double team coming. St. Collins able to rip it back. Jump ball. I'm not even sure how that could be a jump ball because I think Tank had it and never even came close to losing it. But Pike Road basketball. Cam Fenderson on defense. Pike Road driving in. Layup, no good. Second chance attempt, no good, and gets it on the third chance for Pike Road. 50-44. 1:30 left to go in the third quarter. Cam Fenderson getting it back to Jaden Wise. Jaden Wise spin move, driving in. That attempt too much on it. Cortland Crosby though able to get the rebound. Bounce it around. Throws it underneath the rim. Good defense there by Luke Cleckley. Able to stop the layup attempt and getting the block there as well. Well, Crosby passes up to Tank Collins in transition. 3-ball. What a game here by the sophomore, Terrence Collins. Cortland Crosby on defense now. 53-44, under 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Pike Road answers back with a 2. Cleckley gets to the Cam Fenderson. He's trying to make a couple guys miss. Getting through the traffic. 2. What an answer back by Fenderson. Cleckley forces the missed layup. Tank Collins now. Fast break. Gets to Jaden Wise in the corner. Back to Tank. Spin move. Up. Blocked. But Jaden Wise gets the rebound. Not able to get that bucket as well. Just trying to throw the ball down the court. Stops clock 10 seconds. They're going to call Luke Cleckley here on a foul. All unit swap here for the Mustangs. 10 seconds left to go. Petaway, Dobbs, Sanders, and Jermico Jackson checking back in. They got Jaden Slater checking into the ball game. And Mustangs are without Jaden Burns yet again, as well as Jordan Moore, another senior. Pike Road paying keep away, trying to save it for a shot. Floater good. Mustangs don't even risk the opportunity to lose the ball there and give another 2 to the Patriots. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Mustangs got the lead 55-48 with 8 minutes left to go in the ball game. We're right back with a fourth quarter of play. We're back with the fourth quarter. Mustang basketball started off here. Mason Dobbs is the inbounder. Bounce pass to Isaiah Petaway. Terrence Collins, 3-ball to start it off. No good. But Petaway gets the rebound. Oh, we're going to switch it over to ours. Backcourt cam here. Caleb Sanders driving in. No good on the 2. Taken away by Pike Road. Circus shot, no good. Pike Road not able to get it to as well there. Isaiah Petaway trying to throw a Hail Mary down the half-court line to Terrence Collins. All right, Mason Dobbs again. Got to Jermico Jackson. Gets it to Petaway. Back to Jackson. Gets to Mason Dobbs going in. Finds an open guy. Jermico Jackson. No good. Terrence Collins helps Petaway get the rebound. No good. That's a full-on fight, back and forth game here. Mustangs now have the 5-point lead after the 2 for there. And a push there by Pike Road. Inbound to Jermico Jackson, gets back to Dobbs. Get it back to Jermico Jackson, to Caleb Sanders in the elbow. And get it back to Dobbs in the other elbow. Terrence Collins, deep ball, 3 ball. What a game by the sophomore. Almost forces another turnover. Driving in, no good. Zay Petaway almost got the rebound, but foot hit the sideline, hit the baseline. Pike Road ball underneath the hoop. The hoop corner. Corner 3, though. Rounding out. St. Collins, though, gets the rebound. Gets it to Petaway. Petaway gets the Dobbs. Back to Petaway. Trying to find something to get open. And Petaway gets fouled. So Dobbs with the inbound pass. Finds Petaway. Spin move. Petaway gets blocked. Almost stolen by Dobbs. Pike Road driving in. No shots. They're calling on Caleb Sanders. Cam Peterson checking in for Isaiah Petaway and Cortland Crosby. Going in for Jarmico. There we go. A lot of confusion. Mustangs trying to sneak in the 6-man technique. And Pike Road with the 3 ball. Gets it. 5-point game. Pike Road playing very tough defense on the inbounds. Mason Dobbs makes a great pass to Caleb Sanders. And Pike Road makes him turn it over. Driving, almost got the 3 ball, lost the ball. And backcourt violation, turns it back over. Mason Dobbs checking it in. Bounce pass inside to Caleb Sanders, then foul. Yeah, it looks like Caleb Sanders dealing with a little bit of an injury, so Jermico Jackson checking back in for Caleb Sanders. St. Collins, though, lost the ball. Pike Road checking it in. Mason Dobbs on defense. Forces the pass. Spin move. Jumper. No good. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Pike Road answers back. 3-point game now. Cortland Crosby now gets the inbound pass. Speed running it through it. Poked out, but Mustangs retain the ball. Jermico Jackson checking out, coming out with a little bit of a limp, and Jaden Wise getting in. And Jaden Wise early in the game gave a lot of energy to the Mustangs. Tate Collins, 3-ball. Not enough. Cam Fenderson just chunking the ball down the court. Six for the Mustangs. Trying to see what the refs saw. I understand the Elmore Sports Network and trying to be a non-biased commentator here. There he goes. Rico Jackson getting checked out by the trainers now. Caleb Sanders getting ready to get back into the game. Pike Road gets the ball after the confusion by the refs. Driving in, gets the 2. 1-point game. Cortland Crosby making some guys miss. Cam Fenderson stops and gets back to Cortland Crosby. To Dobbs. Crosby driving in. Blocking foul. 4-14, 1-point game. Pike Road can only have one more foul before it's bonus time for the Mustangs. Mason Dobbs trying to get someone to get open. Finds Jaden Wise in the corner. He's going to dribble it out to the top. Gets it to Cortland Crosby. In the dribble, Mason Dobbs now going to drive in. Get back out to Cortland Crosby. Step back, 3-ball. So close. Now Pike Road trying to get their lead back that they had early in the game until Stanhope Elmore got it back. 3-ball for Pike Road. That one's good. Gets them the lead, 2-point lead. Cortland Crosby gets it to Mason Dobbs at the top. Driving in, kicks it out to Jaden Wise. 3-ball, too much, but Cam Fenderson able to get the rebound and loses it. Terrence Collins, though, forces the steal. And gets the 2 to tie it back up at 60. 3:13 left to go in the ball game. Tied ball game. Again, Pike Road, 4 fouls. Stanhope Elmore's 1 in this quarter. Three-ball attempt there for Pike Road. Too much on it. Not too sure how that wasn't a jump ball and stand-up ball, but I'm not wearing stripes. Cam Fenderson on defense. Call for the foul on the twofer. So that gets Pike Road the lead back with a chance to make it a 3-point lead. Free throw, no good. Terrence Collins getting the board. 2-point game now. Pike Road with the lead. Cortland Crosby gets it off to Mason Dobbs. Trying to make something happen with it. Ball 6 for the Mustangs. as Pike Road as a substitution. Jay Wise with the inbound pass, gets it back to Cortland Crosby. Gets it to Fenderson. Inside pass to Jaden Wise, gets it out to Mason Dobbs on the 3-ball, no good. Ball it would be rebounded by Pike Road, 6 for the Mustangs underneath the hoop. Mason Dobbs, inbounder, gets it to Cortland Crosby. Bounce pass inside the Dobbs, out to Fenderson for the 3. Bang! 2 minutes left to go in the game. Mustangs with a 1-point lead after the Fenderson 3-ball. And a rip, but they're going to call Fenderson for the foul. Inbound underneath the hoop. And a push by Pike Road. 5th foul of the quarter. Fifth foul. That was a 5th foul, but no bonus call there. That one will send Cortland Crosby to the free throw line. (63-62) game here. 1:43 left to go. Isaiah Petaway looking to check in. Crosby's first attempt is good. 2-point game. A lot of confusion. Petaway checking in for Jaden Wise. I got some confusion here. And a timeout by the refs to check the scorebook. We're back after the official timeout. Not too sure what exactly transpired in that conversation. Well, Cortland Crosby back up there for his second free throw attempt. Up. No good. I'd imagine could have talked about the missed bonus there. That was actually Pike Road's 6th foul. .135 left to go in the ball game. 3-ball attempt for Pike Road. No good. Rebounded by Isaiah Petaway and gets tripped. Send Petaway to the free throw line. First hit by Petaway. No good. Second tip by Petaway. Up and good. 65-62, 1:30 left to go, just under it. 3-point game in the Mustangs' favor. And a steal by Cortland Crosby. Lost it for a second. And a smart timeout call there by Coach Munkus as the Mustangs keep the basketball. 65-62, 1:13 left to go in the game. We'll be right back after the timeout. Back after the timeout. Mustangs 3-point lead and their ball underneath the basket after the Cortland Crosby rebound. Dobbs to Tank. 2. 5-point game. Pike Road. What a play by Cortland Crosby. Getting the jump ball and the turnover. Mason Dobbs inbounds to Cortland Crosby, and he is fouled. Crosby going to the free throw line, looking to extend the lead. Just under a minute left to go. Another attempt goes in for Cortland Crosby. 5-point game under a minute. 3 ball from Pike Road, no good. Isaiah Petaway gets fouled on the rebound. Here's the one in high school. Isaiah Petaway with the free throw attempts. Isaiah Petaway, first attempt is good. 68-62. Said Jaden Wise looking to check in for Isaiah Petaway after the free throw attempt. Tip no good. 6-point game. And Pike Road gets fouled on the shot attempt. Called on Cam Fenderson. Jay Wise will be checking in for Cortland Crosby. .45 seconds left to go in the ball game. Pike Road misses the first attempt. Stanhope Elmore throws a foul to give for they get in the bonus, or put Pike Road in the bonus. Second attempt from the free throw line. No good. Tank Collins with the rebound. A foul called against Tank. Going to send him to the free throw line. Tank's first attempt. Up and good. It's been a great overall game by Terrence Collins, who gets the second one in as well. 70-62, 40 seconds left to go in the game. I gotta call the foul there on Terrence. First attempt for Pike Road's no good. Both teams in the bonus now. Second one up. That's where the points go. So the free throw does count. And then an immediate foul there against Terrence Collins, sending him back to the free throw line. So Terrence Collins got fouled, but Cam Fenderson's taking the free throws. And he gets the first one. 8-point game, 36 seconds left. So Fenderson's second attempt, up. No good. Clock starts ticking, 33 seconds left. 8-point game. Pike Road drives in, gets the two. No foul, though. And trying to see who called the timeout. Timeout called by Pike Road. 6-point game now after the twofer. Buster's got the lead 71-65. Back after the timeout, 28.8 seconds left to go in the game. Mustang basketball, no fouls for either team to give. Wise then to Fenderson, and Fenderson gets fouled. There's it back to the free throw line. First attempt, no good. As Pike Road makes some sub as well as the Mustangs. Jaden Wise checking out for Luke Cleckley. And Cortland Crosby checking out for Isaiah Petaway. Correction. Mason Dobbs. On Crosby still on the court. Isaiah Petaway able to get the rebound off the missed attempts. Poked out by Tank or poked out against Tank Collins. Now Tank passes Isaiah Petaway. And finally a foul there by Pike Road. Burned about 13 seconds off the clock. And Petaway's going to the free throw line. First by Petaway is good. 7-point game with 15 seconds left. And second one's good as well. 73-65. Mustangs don't want a foul here. Kicking out, three-pointer. Not enough. And gets the two off the rebound. Timeout called by Pike Road. 73-67. 3.9 seconds left to go. Pike Road need a miracle. Mustangs should be a little confident. 6-point game. You need 2 threes in 3 seconds. Your Pike Road. All right, 3.9 seconds left to go in the game. Mustangs 6-point lead. Oh, did St. Collins. Pike Road intercepts it. Cortland Crosby with the block on the attempt. What a game by the Mustangs. Going down early, fighting back, getting the lead, and making sure they wind up as the winning basketball team tonight. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow evening as Stanhope Elmore gets ready to take on big-time rival Prattville. So you're watching the Stanhope Elmore Sports Network here. We'll be right back tomorrow evening with Stanhope Elmore and the Prattville Lions. So thank you for tuning in to this broadcast of Stanhope Elmore basketball, and good night.